Como sabéis, gente, soy embajador de POLKADOT y uno de los problemas, vamos a decir, por decirlo de alguna manera, es que yo no sabía cuál era el rol de los demás embajadores, qué trabajo hacían dentro de habla hispana. De hecho, no sabía ni quiénes son los embajadores que tenemos en España. Obviamente sí que conocía a algunos porque tenía ese contacto con ellos, y fíjate que aún así, a pesar de ser de España y de haber estado en el evento de Catering Ambassadors y también en eventos como POLKADOT Praga o POLKADOT Decode, no he llegado a conocer a todos los embajadores de habla hispana. Seguramente a ti también te pasa. Algo que me he dado cuenta es que en habla hispana tenemos, no digo que sean muchos porque sean demasiados, sino que la gran mayoría son creadores de contenido o están relacionados con esto, incluyéndome a mí. Mira, en un principio empecé a crear contenido porque me gustaba mucho el ecosistema, había información que no encontraba y empecé con un micro, que bueno, que ahora no lo tenéis, pero ahora que tenemos este de solapa, y la cámara, que ya la tenía, empezamos a hacer contenido. Entonces eso fue algo así como: voy a aprender acerca del ecosistema mientras también enseñas, entre comillas, y los que informas, ya que matas, como vamos a decir, dos pájaros de un tiro. Bueno, ¿a qué venimos a este vídeo? Pues venimos a conocer de que el trabajo de los embajadores no solo es creación de contenido, y para que podáis ver también qué otros trabajos o cómo aportan estos embajadores al ecosistema, pero para que conozcáis el trabajo que hacen ellos, hicimos entrevistas a 3 embajadores de Hungría: a Six, el Head Ambassador, VIKTOR y Gabo, que también son embajadores. No sé, Head Ambassadors, como decir, tenemos los embajadores, los Senior Ambassadors y los Head Ambassadors. Y bueno, fueron los chicos que conocí en POLKADOT Hungría, que también coincidimos en POLKADOT Praga, y que hice personalmente un poco más de piña, y me parece que el trabajo que están haciendo ellos es diferente al que podemos estar haciendo en habla hispana. Como creo que también es interesante que sepamos por qué se unieron al ecosistema y qué pidieron en él, os dejo estas entrevistas. Bueno, chicos, estamos en el evento de POLKADOT Decode y estamos con Six, Head Ambassador de la región este o west.
Eastern Europe.
Así que, gente, creo que los chicos de esta región están haciendo un buen trabajo, y mi intención con este vídeo es que nosotros conozcamos cuál es el trabajo que están haciendo estos embajadores. So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I want to ask you something. Which is your contribution to the POLKADOT ecosystem, and why you decide to be ambassador from POLKADOT?
I started like 2.5–3 years ago.
Yeah, that's a long time.
POLKADOT Hungary. And back then I was in the ambassador role. I chose it because I saw the community and saw that that it is working very differently from other blockchains and ecosystems. I really liked the idea that we have on-chain governance and we have a kind of decentralized system for the community to utilize. So I became ambassador. I took the steps, became head ambassador for Eastern Europe. And I'm really happy that the community is growing in the region and of course all over the world.
And which is your work like a head ambassador?
I do many things as a head ambassador, mostly supporting candidates. So if you want to become an ambassador, first you need to find your regional head ambassador, and you get some help, some ideas, how you can contribute, what you can do. I'm also supporting events, organizing events. And in the last year, I also started some communities in Dubai and also in Bali, Denpasar.
I see that you have a proposal to grow more the community. You can tell something about this?
Yes, with Gabo, who's also an ambassador from Hungary, we made a research around the regions of the world where we are at least somewhat connected, and we found Indonesia, Denpasar region, specifically Bali, to be a very underestimated region. And
why is
there are so many talents, especially Indonesian people who are interested in learning POLKADOT and Substrate. There are so many digital nomads as well. Everyone sees that Bali is for surfing and chilling,
yeah.
But in the background, this is something else that is happening. It's a big mistake to underestimate the area because they are very enthusiastic, very talented. And when we were there at the beginning of the year, we thought that it's a good idea to run a physical and permanent POLKADOT hub, place where people can come together, a little bit like hackerspace. Yeah. So it's the difference is that it is focusing on POLKADOT itself, and we built it up, this hub concept and the idea for Bali. So we have the know-how, we have the experience, And our proposal is to create educational material, share the research data, and support everyone who wants to create a similar hub all over the world. We have like 8 locations now who are interested in this, but they are waiting for feedback from this proposal and what we did. This is the case study, I would say. So we want to show how anyone else can do in the ecosystem.
Yeah, that's great, because we had the POLKADOT hubs, but there isn't the same that being in a place. There isn't more like websites. Okay, so the websites, I think that it's limited because we need the contact with the humans. We need the contact that you have a lot of experience at the ecosystem to introduce these new people.
Yeah, I really like the idea. For example, in Spain, there is the Spanish POLKADOT hub. It's also called POLKADOT hub, but this is an online community mostly. We are also in contact. You also organize events there, right? But what we are doing, why we put an S to the end. So POLKADOT hubs is basically aiming to collect these hub ideas and everything together. So our focus is the permanent physical hubs. And to help people to run these spaces. And it can be very cost friendly. In Bali we got the location until the end of the year, no cost. So if you know how to deal and how to find a good place, then you might find in your region. Which city do you live in, if it's public?
Yeah, I live in Valencia.
Valencia.
Yeah.
So we want to help the community. Maybe you can find a government building, and the government is open to support education of blockchain. So you learn how to do a deal with them to get the free location for POLKADOT. This is an example. That's what we did now in 3 locations. So we are done basically in Bali with the location and securing it. It's running. We also have a deal in Hungary, we also have a deal in Dubai, and there are other locations all over the world where this model can work.
I think that you have a difficult work because, if the POLKADOT suffers a runtime upgrade, you need to learn about all that happens in the ecosystem for later explain to the students, we can say like this, or to the clients, no?
Yeah, I think this is why people should meet more often and come together, because online communication is really good, it's needed, but it's very different when you are in the same space, and every Friday there are some people tinkering around POLKADOT and doing some hacking and maybe coding something or creating some designs or just some ambassadors chilling out. And that's really good because you have some stability and the community gets stronger by that.
Estamos con Gabo, que es embajador también de Hungría, y nos va a contar un poco su experiencia como embajador y cómo está contribuyendo al ecosistema. So, hi Gabo, nice to be at my channel.
Thank you.
Can you explain what is your role at the ecosystem and what is your work that you are doing like ambassador?
Yes, so I'm basically an ambassador since January, and before that I was a candidate. I also hosted meetups because
On Hungary, that's important.
in Hungary. Also because we have a pizza place there, a restaurant, and there was a splendid location for meetups as well, and also combine it with the pizza.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it was quite convenient, and I have met 6 on another project, and we became like close buddies or friends. And now we are working on to create POLKADOT hubs all over the world with several other collective members. And basically that's what we do at the moment.
So I want to ask you something, and is why do you choose the POLKADOT ecosystem? Why you don't choose another ecosystem to work with it?
That's a tricky question. I mean, it's maybe hard to answer to that. I think I'm not saying that 6 influenced me a lot, because I know only him personally, And he talked a lot about Polkadot and the ecosystem and how friendly people are, and also the technology, because I was relatively new in the ecosystem and whole in the crypto space as well, as a whole. So yeah, I think that was a no-brainer for me to choose Polkadot.
What do you think that the ecosystem needs? Something, I don't know, maybe marketing, maybe another type of blockchains?
I think the technology is really good, and I think everybody knows what this technology is about. So I really don't want to speak that much about. I think we should all agree maybe user experience, definitely.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
make it user-friendly interfaces and yeah, basically marketing as well. But I'm not experienced in marketing, so I leave that for the professionals.
Pues bueno, gente, estamos con Víctor. Hi, Víctor. I appreciate that you been in my channel, and I will ask you something. What does Víctor at the ecosystem?
But there's okay. First of all, thank you for the invitation, and cheers, guys. I think Polkadot is one of the best ecosystem in the blockchain industry, and I choose it because of its features and because of its really diverse and very high-tech technology. So, in my opinion, Polkadot is the best place to be as an ambassador currently. Yeah, of course, Polkadot ambassadors are very much inside, very deeply in the ecosystems, and they are very responsible to make good voice about Polkadot network and the whole parachains. And in Hungary, in Budapest, I'm responsible to making monthly Polkadot meetups. I really liked it. Really like to organize these meetups. Not very much people come, 30-40 people was the max, but usually 20 people arrived these times.
Yeah,
but it's a good start.
It's okay for a meetup.
Yes, it is. It is. We usually discussing Polkadot's core features, like the nominated proof of stake system, how is it work, why we should choose 16 validators, or how can we choose the best nomination pool, what are nomination pools, how OpenGov works. That was the last meetup's topic. So yeah, and after these main topics, we usually present some parachain topics about, I don't know, Akala or Moonbeam or Interlay. Yeah, so this is the main schedule of our meetups in Budapest. Yeah.
And you had to, you are like, we can say, the CEO from Polkadot Hungary YouTube channel?
Yes, we have original Polkadot Hungary YouTube channel. We manage this, so this is not my own YouTube channel, this is our community's YouTube channel. Okay. And if we are making videos, we just upload it to that YouTube channel, our videos. Currently, I made 2 videos, one about the basic knowledge base about Polkadot network.
Yeah, that's necessary that we have one place where we can learn about this in your language.
Yeah. And I translated the short 4 minutes video about how OpenGov works to Hungarian language. Yeah, but in the near future I want to deliver maybe 1 or 2 videos per week. But this is just it's a lot of work. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
And what do you think that Polkadot needs at the ecosystem?
Yeah, education is one of the most important key, because Polkadot is running on democracy, the democratical system, and for a democratic system, transparency and education is one of the most important key to make it happen smoothly. Yeah, so important to educate the people, important to educate in a diverse manner, so not just talk about these kind of topics. We should make presentations and educational contents about all of the parachains and all of the technology what can offer.
Because POLKADOT is to the parachains.
Yes.
Some people don't understand this.
Yes, POLKADOT is exist for its parachains, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the same as mine.
Yes.
So, Victor, I think that it's okay. If you want to say something to the community,
Yeah, hi guys, I really appreciate the Spanish community. Spanish-speaking ambassadors are very welcomed us in the gathering at Barcelona with Alberto and Mimi. I really appreciate their works, and I hope we will go to some Spanish events, maybe in Barcelona or maybe in Mexico, I don't know, in the future.
okay.
Would be great. Yes, of course.
so thank you very much, Victor, to be here, and see you.
Yeah, see you. Thank you so much.
Y bueno, gente, algo un poco diferente, vamos a decir, una entrevista como conociendo el ecosistema, conociendo a la gente que está contribuyendo detrás, como puede ser yo o estos chicos en concreto. Vemos que realmente quieren hacer algo diferente. Quizás sea un poco más complicado porque las cosas nuevas son complicadas, porque no hay como un testeo, prueba y error. Pero bueno, sinceramente, mucha suerte a los chicos con su propuesta. Espero que te haya gustado este vídeo, que es un poco diferente, ya que no estamos explicando nada, no estamos explicando una parachain, no estamos explicando unas funcionalidades, estamos conociendo un poco mejor a los embajadores. Así que, gente, muchas gracias por estar un día más aquí y como siempre, como ya saben, como siempre se los repito, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo.